You know, Canelo's a motherfucking beast, you know what I'm saying? He an ox.
Jermell Charlo has a serious warning for Terence Crawford. While everyone discusses the upcoming fight between Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, Charlo, the former undisputed champion who faced Canelo, is not just making predictions. He's sharing a harsh truth he learned the hard way about Canelo's power, a truth he thinks will reveal a significant flaw in Crawford's strategy and impact the biggest fight of the year before it even starts.
Plan for the mega fight with you and Crawford for 150?
If we can make it at that weight division, I mean, whatever weight division I'm at, if wherever we still boxing at the same time, let's do it. I'm down to fight any one of these motherfuckers. I ain't here for the money. I'm here to win. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, the money already here, and I got it already, and it's gonna come. More gonna come. But why would I get in the ring over, an injury? You know what I'm saying?
In September 2023, Jermell Charlo moved up 2 weight classes to challenge Canelo Alvarez, aiming for greatness. He entered the ring as an undisputed champion, confident and ready to make a statement. However, what followed over 12 rounds was a brutal lesson. The one-sided decision loss wasn't just a mark against him. It pushed him into the shadows, where he had to listen to critics who said he was outmatched. For years, Charlo stayed silent, watching as the boxing world moved on. But that loss wasn't the end. It was a hard, humbling lesson that gave him a unique perspective no one else has. Now, as Terence Crawford prepares for a similar challenge, Charlo's experience has turned from a personal setback into a vital warning for his potential opponent.
Just jump right into it. And, Canelo's a motherfucking beast, you know what I'm saying? He an ox. Maybe I felt that more because of the fact that, this is my first time at that weight division. I wish I could have gained a little bit more weight in between from the weigh-in to that time, but I can't control my body and I can't, but like God had this already written. And, I'm glad that I was in there with, to put on a performance for Showtime pay-per-view.
The first part of this warning didn't even come from Jermell, but from his twin brother, Jermall. While watching Jermell's fight, Jermall saw a critical mistake unfold. He noticed Jermell abandon his best qualities, speed and reflexes, in a misguided effort to match Canelo's size and strength. Jermall explained that his brother thought he needed to bulk up to defeat Canelo, a choice that ultimately hurt him. It made him slower and less agile, a shadow of the fighter who had dominated the 154-pound division. The advice to Crawford is straightforward. Do not make the same mistake. Trying to outmuscle someone who has been at 168 pounds is a losing strategy. However, Jermell's warning goes much deeper than just weight and size. It touches on the core experience of facing an unstoppable force.
I like Crawford, all right? My brother fought Canelo, not me. I like Crawford in this fight, and he get to stay big. But my brother even told me that was his mistake that he made. He thought going up in weight, I gotta get massive, I gotta get big to beat Canelo. It made him slower, it made his reflexes slower. He'll tell you himself, he didn't feel like the Jermell Charlo that y'all seen him fight Tony Harrison. Crawford, I feel like that's the same thing as happening. You wanna get big to try to absorb Canelo punches and all this, but that's not, technically, that's not the Crawford that we're gonna see. And then Crawford going up there to fight Canelo at 68, when he's not a 68 pounder, where's the motivation? Y'all gotta think about it like
big
that.
for Crawford.
The money is good, but I don't expect Terence Crawford to be the Terence Crawford that was knocking out Gamboa, doing all. I don't expect that type of Terence Crawford.
But does it look Canelo?
I'm not picking either one of their ass.
Jermell Charlo described fighting Canelo in a haunting way. He compared it to hitting a brick wall that hits back with incredible force. He portrays Canelo not just as powerful, but astonishingly solid. This is a reality that Terence Crawford, despite his technical skill and quick movement, has never faced. Crawford has defeated every opponent he's encountered, from welterweights to junior middleweights, but none had the bone-crushing power that Canelo delivers with every punch. Charlo wonders if Crawford's body can withstand that level of punishment, especially after moving up 2 divisions. The skills that worked against Errol Spence Jr. may not matter when a single shot from Canelo can change everything. But physical power is only part of the challenge. Beyond the punches and pressure, there's a mental aspect to facing Canelo Alvarez. Stepping into that ring is not just about fighting, it's about confronting an icon under the brightest lights in boxing, The weight of the moment, the crowd's roar, and Canelo's aura can break a fighter mentally before the fight even starts. Charlo experienced this pressure firsthand and understands its psychological impact. He knows that Canelo's calm, methodical style is designed to intimidate and chip away at an opponent's confidence. While Crawford is known for his strong self-belief, he has yet to face a psychological test of this magnitude. It's as much a battle of wills as it is of skills, and Charlo's experience indicates that Canelo holds a significant, unseen advantage in this area.
If you got Jermell, would you say I'm done after that?
Of course, 100%.
What's the thing about Jermell? So I feel like you don't like Jermell. And if you,
I don't.
You got respect for Earl. So if you did Earl like that, god damn.
I don't like Jermell for the simple fact that I feel he's a fake individual. I feel Earl is real. I feel he's genuine. I feel like he stand on 10 toes on everything that he say or do. I feel like Jermell is just one of those guys that do a lot for attention. I was cool with Jermell and Jamal and their older brother prior to me moving up in weight. You know, I got messages with he hit me up asking me he gonna pull up in Omaha, and we talking about cars, we talking about all different type of stuff. Once, you know, I moved up in the division, and I understand that they stablemates. He trained with Arrow Coach, and they've been knowing each other for a long time. For him to start bashing me and talking bad about me and saying I'm gonna get knocked out, and, you know, going out his way to say little slick shit about me, I was just like, man, that's some hoe shit.
This brings us to the heated debate about the fight. The boxing world is divided. Some believe in Terrence "Bud" Crawford's greatness, arguing his boxing intelligence, footwork, and killer instinct will help him outmaneuver Canelo and strike from a distance. On the other hand, many respected figures in the sport echo Charlo's warnings. Fighters like Kell Brook and Gabe Rosado express skepticism, suggesting Crawford is simply too small to hurt Canelo. Rosado, who has faced bigger punchers, compared a welterweight's punch to getting hit with pillows. The consensus is that Crawford is stepping into a different realm, one where his skills might not be enough against the raw strength of a true super middleweight champion. Crawford is on a tightrope, and Charlo believes he's about to fall. Jermell Charlo is gearing up for a comeback. After a long break, he announced his return with renewed determination, promising to be sharper than ever. And who is on his list of potential targets? Terrence Crawford. This adds an exciting layer to his predictions. Is he genuinely trying to help Crawford avoid the same fate he experienced? Or is he strategically planting doubts in Crawford's mind while setting himself up for a future fight? By warning Crawford about Canelo, he subtly reminds everyone that he's the only one who truly understands the challenge. He's not just a commentator, he's an active player in the game, waiting for his moment. So, what's the final word from someone who has seen it all from the toughest vantage point? Jermell Charlo's message is clear. Terrence Crawford is facing a challenge unlike anything he has ever seen. The risks of bulking up, Canelo's overwhelming power, and the significant psychological pressure create a perfect storm that Charlo believes Crawford cannot survive. The real question is this: is Jermell Charlo a bitter rival trying to psych out Crawford before a possible future fight? Or is he the only one sharing the harsh truth about what it really takes to face Canelo Alvarez? The world will find out on fight night, but as the anticipation builds, it's hard to overlook the chilling warning from the one man who has been to the other side. So, that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next video.